And the safety squeeze, and McCarthy catches it. No, they say he did not catch it.
Oh,
the
no.
run's going to score.
Oh, he caught the ball.
So everybody's going to be safe. And
He caught
Melvin's
that
got to
easily.
be.
And unfortunately, if he doesn't get help from first or third, that is definitely a catch. He's got to get help, at least have help from first or third who had a better angle. But McCarthy made a spectacular play, and if he's going to be robbed of this, that's ridiculous. Got to get help. His glove underneath, but watch, the ball's in his glove. It's not even close.
No.
Not even close.
You can see the ball in the webbing. Watch after it goes in, and then you can see it in its webbing. See right there it is.
Yeah. If he doesn't, he's not going to ask for help. If he has not asked for help at this point, he's not going to. And that is horrible on an umpire's part that he won't do it.
He just said, it's my call.
And he's got his back to it. He's got his back. Well, Melvin's going to stay out till he gets thrown out. He should, because that is a horrible call. That's horrible. I'm sorry. And Andy Montague's over to our left, who is umpire supervisor. Of course, we see him in the Bay Area, but he's here today. And
so Bob Melvin is not going to be happy here. He's going to talk to James Hoy about a double switch. He may have a few other choice words to say to him. And he threw him out. So Bob Melvin's been thrown out of the game. Can't hardly blame him. Looked like another missed call going against the Athletics. So he's going to get a piece of James Hoy. Why not?
well, again, they're going to look at the film, the video, and they're going to see that the ball hit the bat as we saw it. It's going to hit there. And does it come straight down? It did go up. You're right, Delaire.
Yeah, it did.
It hit a pole. It went up and came back.
Wow, that's a home run,
folks. That's right. Oh, that's a great shot there.
Well, let's see.
No.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
No,
oh,
no. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. What did they not see in that?
Well, Bob Melvin may get thrown out here, and he should get thrown out.
Well, it should, because it was Hernandez who messed up the other night, on Monday night. And that's a home run. Sad. They did review it, and they can't see it. That is sad.
Wow, that is absolutely horrible. And that one's driven to left center field. Barnes circles underneath it. He's got it. Sogard's going to tag. He's going to try for third. And he is out. He's called out. And
guess who?
A little argument. But that's an out that cannot be made.
Nope.
So that's how the 8th inning ends, with Bob Melvin getting thrown out.
By the same umpire who's had 3 calls.
So 9th inning coming up, and we're tied. And he got it with a slider. No, foul ball. Quinn Walcott, the home plate umpire, came out immediately and put his hands up, meaning foul ball. Bob Melvin shoots out of the dugout. And now they're going to check with Greg Gibson, the first base umpire.
It's a swing and a miss. He caught the ball. He backhanded the ball. He caught it. That's a catch. That ball did not hit the ground. And how did the umpire behind the plate see that? It always amazes me. Home plate umpire, this is a guess. There's no way he can see that to make the call. Yet he called it a ball hitting the dirt. And Napoli, of course, is saying it, but the umpire already called it. They're going to say it's the ball hit the dirt. And they are totally wrong. That's a bad call.
It's a bad call on a bad spot in the game. Well, yeah, the problem with the whole play is you're asking the first base umpire to call it, and well, he's 100 feet away. That one blocked, and here comes the runner, and Pedroia slides, and he's safe, and this game is tied. And Gregerson slams the baseball down and throws it toward the dugout. And I think the A's have a reason to be hot on this one because the umpires blew it. And the pitch is hit toward right where Gentry's under it. He's got it side retired. And Gregerson is all over the home plate umpire, and quite frankly, he should be. Quinn Walcott is wrong, and he's going to realize it when he goes watch the highlights. And Bob Melvin's been thrown out.
That is inexcusable. Absolutely inexcusable.
3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and Punto slams his helmet down.
You got to be kidding me.
And that's how the ball game ends, on a very questionable strike 3 call. And Bob Melvin is chewing on James Hoy big time.
And he should.
And what James Hoy ought to do is just go into his tunnel and go to it. There's going to be a new manager in the A's dugout. In between innings, Bob Melvin was thrown out by home plate umpire Jerry Davis.
Well, he didn't like the strike zone either, as I'm sure Scott Kazmir didn't, and that is an automatic when you argue balls and strikes. He was letting Jerry Davis.
So 3-2 count now to Castro. He'll be followed by Marisnik and Altuve.
Yeah, so this is last inning. You can see Brett having trouble, and right there the ball's right in the direct path of the sun, and Semien has that angle.
Well, Bob Melvin just got thrown out, and I'm just not that surprised by this.
No.
After last inning.
Yeah, and this is going back to Gentry's at bat.
Yeah. I mean, Gentry got called out on a questionable pitch, Fold on a questionable check swing, and A's wanted that last pitch to Castro to be a strike. And at this point, Bob Melvin says, you know what, maybe I got to do something to help my team.
Absolutely.
And Bob Melvin says, I don't care about you, Gary Cederstrom. I want a piece of Quinn Walcott, the home plate umpire. Gary Cederstrom is just doing what he's supposed to do as the crew chief.
Yeah.
He said it's a pitch out. He threw him out.
He threw Bob Melvin out.
He said, yeah, I ask you if it's a pitch out, you're going to throw me out for that? Wow,
that's embarrassing.
Well, it just caps what happened last night. I mean, with the same guy at first base last night, and he's going to walk away. And really, with the way Martin came out, it was like it was a pitch out, but the ball was down the middle of the plate. He reached back for it. Now, Russell Martin, and you normally go out like it's a pitch out. Now, watch him reach back, though. He's going out. He didn't call a pitch out. I think he was just trying to hurry his throw, and knowing that Burns is going to get the jump. And was that a pitch out? And then he throws him out for that. That is embarrassing. So back-to-back games, sir. He was not arguing anything. All he simply said, was it a pitch out?
He was arguing, and Brian Knight threw him out.
And he said, I didn't do anything. Wonder what Larry Vanover would have done if he had been here tonight. See, Bob Melvin, I think, went maybe to look at the replay, and then the quick hook by Brian Knight, he was ejected.
3-2. It is low. Oh, a late call, strike 3. Alonso can't believe it. Takes off his helmet, and now he's been ejected by Mark Wegner. And the conversation gets heated, and Bob Melvin's going to join in. And now Bob Melvin is gone. Alonso being pushed back by the A's skipper, and now after Melvin's been ejected, he's going to get his money's worth.
Tapped slowly out in front. Pomerantz doesn't pick it up. And the ball is thrown down the right field line. 1 run scores. Here comes Pinder. They're waving him home. He's going to score, and Fegley stops at third. Hold on now. The umpires are putting the runners back at second and third, and Bob Melvin's going to immediately come out and argue.
What if something happened in the bullpen?
The first runner, Plouffe, he scored.
Well, Mike Winters, did he see something that happened down in the bullpen?
They must have called it a dead ball down there in the bullpen.
When Betts put up his hands, the ball, and you notice that the chair remained, it was down, and they've been told, ball boys,
security guys, pick up your chair and take it with you.
I think Bob Melvin just got thrown out as he's got a pretty good beef going with Mike Wynn.
Now, in fairness to Hendricks, I think he was having some fun out there.
Yeah, he's having some fun. Oh, no, he's gone. There's no way he's going to stay in the game. That pitch is ridiculous. I knew he was going to get tossed. Bob Melvin, what did he say? He called me a bad name?
Bob Melvin may get tossed.
I agree, because that's a horrible strike zone. That's terrible. That is really terrible.
So Lowry has been tossed.
He knew it was going to happen because that's horrible.
Bob Melvin may stay out there until he gets tossed. Maybe.
And it looked like he went around, and he did. David Rackley, the home plate umpire, pointed at Chris Davis. That's the sign that the home plate umpire is calling it himself, and he said you went around.
Well, it was a slider. Not surprised that he finally went to the slider and got the check swing. It was ball 4. And let's see the top head of the bat. And Stassi pointed to first. And somebody, was Chris Davis thrown out?
Bob Melvin shooting out of the dugout. I don't know if anybody was thrown out. Somebody may have been telling David Rackley, hey, check with the first base umpire. Strike 3 call. So that is a big strikeout as Marcus Semien gets caught looking. Yeah. And Larry Vanover then threw out Bob Melvin. They had a pretty good discussion, and then Bob got heated up and Larry Vanover threw him out. What we'd like to do is throw out that strike 3 call by Larry Vanover, because it was pretty bad.
It was bad. And, you know, unfortunately, with the grading system, he's probably going to get.
And it's a little bit low. Fegley can't believe it. And Bob Melvin is all over DJ Rayburn. I think he missed it.
Well, and he can see, he might have been fooled because it was a cutter. And he might have been fooled because Bob Melvin can see the height. Oh, man, that's a strike.
Center field. Laureano's going back, and Laureano turns around, and it's gone. Wow. Vogelback ties it with a 3-run homer.
Yeah, and he just threw him out, and Bob Melvin's going to get his money's worth.
Well, that's
wow. Well,
that's one where if you're a manager, I mean, you're going to argue. You have to do it. And runs, and that is strike 3 call. So that time the low strike was called, and Piscotty just got thrown out of the game. So Alan Porter strikes again as he threw out Semien last night. He throws out Piscotty today, and that's how the bottom of the 10th ends. So Piscotty, he did not say a lot, but whatever he said must have been the magic word, and now Bob Melvin gets thrown out. So the way it looks to me, the A's have probably had just about enough of Alan Porter.
Fair to say.
All right, so we are on to the 11th inning. And this game is all tied at 4-4.
And the pitch by Anderson, another breaking ball, but that'll be down. So now Meadows ahead in the count, 2-zip. And now Bob Melvin's been thrown out. And he's coming out to argue with Sean Barber.
And I bet it's about the pitches, because the one thing about the guys in the dugout, I mentioned the manager, is they can see because they're at that eye level.
And Bob Melvin right now is going to get his money worth. That was a very quick hook. I believe that's ejection number 43 on his career.
I mean, the point is, if you're going to give their catcher that call, then you got to give my catcher the call. And it seems like in Bob's view, it was one-sided.
Yeah.